10 days shed light on Man United's chances of winning the Premier League. Man United is reviving strongly under coach Erik ten Hag, and the impressive streak gives the Red Devils the right to dream about something bigger, which is the Premier League title. The next 10 days will really shed light on MU's chances. It has been 2 years since Man United topped the Premier League table thanks to a 1-0 victory over Burnley. No one could have predicted it after the army of coach Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had to receive 3 defeats in the first 6 matches, including a 1-6 loss to Tottenham at Old Trafford. However, a streak of 9 wins in the next 11 games changed everything, helping the Red Devils reach no. Unfortunately, the problem for Man United at that time was that even the coaching staff and the players were as surprised as the fans themselves. They lack confidence when they convince themselves that Man United is not ready to win the Premier League. The wobbly will led to the result that MU was left 6 points behind by Man City at the end of January, and the Red Devils never caught up with the opponent. The team collapsed because it didn't believe it, said a source at Man United. They played a self-fulfilling prophecy. You don't top the table after 17 rounds by accident. That's your ability. Sir Alex Ferguson always said that if you're top of the table at the time of the move, you've got a chance for the delivery of the year, but they came out on top and said, we're not here, we're not ready for this. There is a certain similarity of MU in the 2020-21 season with MU in the 2022-23 season. The Red Devils experienced an extremely bad start with 2 consecutive defeats, but had unbelievable strong breakthroughs with the last 7/10 victories. They are currently in the top 4 with 35 points, 9 points behind the top team Arsenal. However, the question arises whether the current Man United, under the leadership of coach Ten Hag, have gathered enough faith that they have seriously lacked under Solskjaer's reign, thereby seizing the opportunity without IHAB for the rest of the season. The answer is likely to be revealed in the next 10 days, when MU experiences extremely difficult matches that test the will and determination of the club. That series of hard days for MU will begin with the reception of Man City on January 14 at Old Trafford, where the Red Devils have won 10 of the last 11 matches in all competitions and have not conceded a goal in 4 years. Past month. After the heroic performance with Man City, Man United will have 2 matches against Crystal Palace, in between is another great battle against Arsenal. This will be a series of important matches that will help fans have a more intuitive view of the personality and progress of Man United under Ten Hag. Man City and Arsenal are the 2 strongest teams in the Premier League at the moment, so the rubbing against them will surely reveal the whole truth about the power of Man United. If it is possible to collect up to 12 points in 4 rounds in the next 10 days, Man United is obviously ready for the race to the Premier League Championship 2022-23 instead of just setting the ambition to encapsulate in the top 4. This may sound far-fetched and ridiculous last August, but the turbulence has gradually passed for Man United as the team is improving day by day under the kneading hand of coach Ten Hag. They defeated Liverpool at home, beat Arsenal 3-1 and obtained many positive results. The 3-6 defeat to Man City at the Etihad in early October dealt a blow to MU's morale and position, but since that defeat, the Red Devils have only had one more fall, that is before Aston Villa in early November, lost 1-3. For a long time, MU went through a mess because of Cristiano Ronaldo. But after all, the whole team is still united instead of divided. The players all support coach Ten Hag, and that is probably the key to the club's success over the past time. After the crushing defeat to Man City in the Manchester derby mentioned above, Ten Hag strongly criticized the lack of faith and bravery of the students. They seemed to have trembled in front of the opponent, causing things to go off the rails. Now, Man United certainly has enough motivation and will to make it difficult for Man City. To take the throne, MU must defeat the strongest opponents. Man City and Arsenal are the 2 biggest challenges for the Red Devils, but this test will once again measure the true potential of Ten Hag's teachers and students. Opportunity has knocked on the door, and MU fans hope their favorite team will show more than it did 2 years ago.